People hugging each other. Beautiful to see people hugging each other. Which brings me to the opening. This is what this is all about, folks. Not all of you were able to talk to our new city manager because you were talking to each other. And this is what it's all about. A lot of us, most of us, born, live, do business here, work for the city, and with time, I don't know what happens to people. They go off on their own little tangent, their own little world, their own little program, their own little jobs. And we don't communicate. We don't reach out to each other. And yes, we've gone through some rough times. And we're not here to talk about the rough times. As the banner said out there, a new beginning. That's what it is. That is what it is. And I saw people here that hadn't seen each other in a long time, myself included. And they come to me and they embrace me like, oh, how you doing, Jess? Isn't that a good feeling? Isn't that a good feeling? Am I talking to myself? That's what it's all about. The city has gone through some problems. However, a new beginning means we're going to have a new city manager. But we know, all of us know, whether you're a community resident, a city employee, whoever you are, if you're directly and indirectly involved with the city manager cannot do miracles. He cannot do things by himself. Everybody knows that. It's very easy to criticize him from the first day he comes into office, Monday. Very easy. Guys, he wasn't here. And he wasn't here. He had nothing to do with what has happened. So, it's a new day. It's a new beginning. That is what the theme is. That is what the theme is. I'm glad that some of you, all of you, took the time to come here during the week and share your time, your love. And I don't use that word too often. Everybody says, what is this guy? Kumbaya, hold hands and all that. No, not really. But, guys, some of you were born here. Most of you, a lot of you. I wasn't born here, but I've been here 60 years. 60 years. So this is my community. And this is why all of you, I know you're here. Somehow you're affected. Somehow you know that you're not going anywhere. We're born, we live, and we pass on. But my children are here, my grandchildren, no great-grandchildren yet, my nieces and nephews. So even though I'll be gone, I want this community to be the same or better than when I left. And I think that's why we're all here. We're all here to work with each other and make sure that this continues. So I don't want to bore you with the long speeches. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to introduce you to, out of respect and protocol, even though this is not a city-sponsored event, it doesn't matter because look around you. That is the other thing that's very important. This is not a city event. This is what we like to say. This is a community welcome to our new city manager. And thank you. Thank you. Give yourselves a hand. We have people from all sectors of the community. Elected officials, city council, and by the way, normally people stand up here and say, so-and-so's here, get up, introduce yourself. We don't want to do that. You know why? Every one of you is as important as the other person that's sitting next to you. We depend on each other. Sometimes we don't like to admit it, we don't like to do it, but we have to. And the way things are going, we need partnerships and to work with each other. So, before the event is over, again, reach out, introduce yourselves. Okay, I will stop there. I will introduce to you now the Mayor of Oxnard, Mr. Tim Flynn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you excited? No. Someone said no. How many people here are personally getting to meet Greg Nyhoff? Raise your hand if you've met the new city manager. All right. Who still needs to meet the new city manager? Raise your hand. All right. Mr. Nyhoff, I think we have about 100 hands, and we're going to give 5 minutes apiece. But Larry Stein's going to get 10 minutes. Okay. So we want to get off to a right start with everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to announce Greg Nyhoff. He's going to be the new Chief Executive Officer of the City of Oxnard. And arguably, the Chief Executive Officer is the most important position in the City of Oxnard. And many of you know that Oxnard has a council city manager form of government. And so it's amazing because they think sometimes that the mayor, and in larger cities this is the case, that the mayor will hire department heads, fire department heads, and hire the city manager, but that's not the case in Oxnard. We have a city manager, city council form of government. So the city council delegates to the city manager, and it's the city manager that runs the city. The city manager runs the city. And he alone is responsible for the management of the city. Greg Nyhoff comes from the city of Modesto, not originally, but most recently in Modesto. Many of you know he has over 20 years experience in being a city manager, and it was a real tough balance by the city council to find exactly the right person that would bring the right qualities to this city. But Oxnard is going through a transition. It's been going through a transition for several years, and it will continue to evolve and to grow, and I hear exactly what Jess had to say in a very, very positive way. And we're really excited, Greg, about you being selected as city manager. I had to avoid drinking coffee today because I thought I was going to be jumping around up here. So, with no further ado, I want to introduce Greg Nyhoff here to the audience. I want to thank the sponsors of this event and Casa Lopez for hosting this great community event. I hope we can have more events like this. So let's give him a round of applause. Greg, come on up here. Sorry, I didn't notice that his wife Cindy is here. Let's give Cindy a round of applause. So thank you very much, and we'll have him say a few words to you, and I'm very, very proud of them both. So let's turn it over to them. Let's give them another round of applause. We're excited.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Thank you to all of you for being here tonight. I don't know that I've ever had this great of a welcome. And I will tell you that I've never had this much passion and anticipation for a community looking at a new beginning. And it's really, really exciting to be the CEO, but I'll call you just a teammate. I'll call myself just a teammate with all of you. Because I couldn't agree more that this group should get together more often. There's so many ideas in this room today. There's so many people who make a difference for their community, for our youth, for our business, for our nonprofits, that we need to do this more often. And I'm just excited to be a part of that. But first of all, let's just say, I want to say thank you to Jess. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Jess has been unbelievable. For anybody who wasn't happy with Jess tonight, take it out on me. Man, that guy's taking care of me. Simply so that I can at least say hi to all of you. So Jess, thank you, and thank you for putting this together. Eduardo, where are you? Oh, I see you way in the back. Thank you, sir, for all that you've done, and everybody that's helped put this together tonight, and for the sponsors, and Casa Lopez. This is an awesome place. I haven't been here yet, so look forward to more of these meetings. Thank you again. So just a couple things about me. I was told I had 20 minutes. I was told I had no way 20 minutes from my beloved wife, Cindy, who has been with me for, at my side for over almost 32 years now. We love our communities. We love Oxnard. We have been here 5 times now, visiting, trying to make sure this was the right fit for us, as we hope that you will find that I am the right fit for you, and that Cindy and I are the right fit for this community. We couldn't be more overjoyed about that. Cindy, just a couple things about her. She and I both were very instrumental in starting Boys and Girls Club in Modesto, because we didn't have a YMCA, we really didn't have a strong PAL program, and so she sits on the board of that even today, and she plans on continuing to help them there. But that's just how strong we feel about our children, our youth, and their upbringing, and how we affect their lives, and how we make a difference for them. She is a consultant for USA Volleyball. This is why people want to be knowing her. So Mayor, those 100 people that want to see me later will want to see her after I tell you this. She's a consultant for USA Volleyball. She's the team liaison. So starting Sunday, she will travel and begin her travels with international team, with the national volleyball team, and she does that for a couple months. So I get to work and be at all your events and get to know you better. And she's going to go off, and we'll come back together in a couple months, and then we'll be all Oxnard. So I want to ask you to give my wife a round of applause. So Jerry, how many minutes do I have?
2.
Okay. So I have 2 sons and a daughter that we just left in Modesto, and we will miss their hearts and souls, but we expect them down here regularly. Our hearts and souls drove down yesterday for good, and we're here, and we're going to go to El Concilio on Saturday night, and we're just excited to be here in this community. I think that just a couple things I want to say about me is the mayor made some great comments, and thank you, mayor and council members, for selecting me. But you make all those comments about how important the CEO is, and I do play an important role. Excuse me, but my father was a carpenter, which some of you heard me say this at the meet and greet when I interviewed with the council, and he taught me about hard work. And I think all of you in this room understand that and know that. And this is a community that works hard. And he taught me about being honest. He had the highest morals and ethics. And he taught me that is the only way to go. And I just saw my dad before I came here to get away from my job for a little while, so I can be refreshed and give you accountability, and give you ethics, and give you moral, give you that hard work that you expect from me. And so I believe in building partnerships with all of you. So many of you here do such good things for this community, but we've got to gather those together. One of the comments I made that I've watched since January is the alignment's missing a little bit here in my mind. And so how do we better align all our efforts? I've been watching downtown, been talking to the chamber, been watching all the different groups, watching city staff, watching the dynamics at council, and I can see a lot of people who love their community. But my comment to all of you is what I would hope to do is build those partnerships, strengthen those partnerships, and be better aligned as a community, so we can do the things that you looked at, or that were looked at to say, a remarkable Oxnard. Elevate your senses. For some of you looking at the branding for Oxnard, what it says is what a beautiful community we have. What a beautiful, beautiful number of people here with such great cultural diversity. So we're excited to be here tonight, and I would just say my goal will be to be with you to make a more remarkable Oxnard, and to improve that quality of life. And for those that work for me, we will be accountable. We will put ourselves out there to be committed to you, recommit to you. That's my role as your CEO. So, got a lot of things to do. By the way, I have all these business cards today. And this is all I ask, is that I got to get to know my staff a little bit, my council members. Call, and we'll start setting meetings up on the calendar. So don't think I'm going to call you. Thank you for all these, though. I gave some of you mine. But let's get together. I have 2 months where she's gone, where I think I'm going to work everything but sleep to be Modesto. Try that again. Oxnard. Ouch. I'm leaving. Nobody got that on camera or tape today. Take that back. Delete that. Delete that. My wife told me, you got to stop saying that. Okay. I just want to thank everybody for putting this together. Thank you for being here. And I'm looking at a lot of faces that care. And those are the people that I want to get close to and really care and make a difference in Oxnard. So just with that, thank you again for all being here. Cindy, you have any, you got to say, she wants to say something, so.
I just want to say one thing. So, because a few people mentioned that they were curious about the volleyball. USA men's national team will be playing Russia. Yes, I greet the Russians at the airport. Whatever Friday and Saturday is, June 6th and 7th at Long Beach State University. Sorry, June 6th and 7th at Long Beach State University. USA men's national team will be playing Russia. Russia's ranked, I don't know, maybe 2. And we're ranked number 4. That would be the best volleyball that in the world. So those are the men I travel with. And I'm madly in love with men. Yes, I travel with men, but it's my guy.
That's the important half. You wanted to talk about excitement, you talk to her about fun things. Hey, celebrate Oxnard. You know, I missed the Strawberry Festival, and I'll be here for the Salsa Festival, and I'll be here for the next Strawberry Festival, and I was so interested in what goes on at the park, the taco, the truck, mobile truck vendors. So let's just celebrate this community, and I hope you'll work with me to do that. I know you do a lot of that now, but I want to elevate that to a much higher level. You are blessed. Those of you who've lived here for a long time, you are blessed. Don't take it as not one of the best places in California to live. You know, I'll tell you this, is a lot of times people think about all the bad things, but you know how many people said, you're going to Oxnard, wow, that's awesome, right? You all know that, right? All right, so let's live that then, okay? All right, thank you again, appreciate it. See you around.
Do we give him an A, or do we wait until he starts a job on Monday? And we are in Oxnard, by the way, not in Modesto. Again, a round of applause. And starting Monday, he'll be on board. And let's give him some support. We said 6 to 8. For those of you that want to leave, you're more than welcome. That does it for the speeches. We don't want to bore you with speeches. The bar is still open, guys. If you want to make it a night, we got some music, stand upstairs. Continue greeting and meeting each other. Meet and greet. Let's continue doing this. Okay? And they're still going to be here. So for some of you that didn't get a chance to talk to them, reach out, talk to them. And please, if you have a program in front of you, I'm talking here, let's have some attention. We want to thank the sponsors. We couldn't have done this. Nothing is free. This is a business. You see what Mr. Lopez has done to this place. New carpet, new fans. Let's give him a hand, guys. Let's give him a hand. This is downtown Oxnard. And I heard a lot of you talking about, guys, we want to go to those days when we can really feel proud and spend money and time in downtown Oxnard. We support the collection, we support the Sea Bridge, but we also want to support downtown Oxnard. Okay? Old school, old school. Look at the program, and these are the people that made it possible, the sponsors, okay? The unions, the La Yuna City Council people, business cards. Please thank them, thank them. I'm going to say good night, but I'm not. You're welcome to stay and enjoy.
Thank